Your life. Your life.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Remix Movement podcast. My name is Stephanie, as you heard, and this is actually Remix Your Life. This is the segment where we are able to kind of put practical ways for you to be able to grow a stronger relationship with God so that you can grow stronger in your faith. Now, we're still on the journey of trying to make our New Year's resolution goal. So if you are checking us out on YouTube, definitely subscribe to our channel if you like what you're listening to, what you're watching, and definitely check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We are trying to get 100 subscribers on YouTube and 300 followers on Instagram by the end of 2021. So please and thank you. All right. So in this episode, we're going to talk about passion to priority. All right. Now, it seems a little simple, but it's something that while I was driving from work today, I had this in my mind. I was literally driving. Lately, it's been taking a little longer to get to my house, and I'm blaming it on spring break, and I'm blaming it on just, Florida at this time. Everybody's out and about like around 4 or 5 o'clock on 95. But anyways, so I'm there, I'm driving, and all of a sudden, I'm listening to praise and worship music, and I'm thinking, man, like, I'm really proud of myself because I finally went back to the gym. In that break that we did, I actually took a break from going to the gym, and I didn't make time for it. And this morning I felt energized and good, and I made a determined goal, and I had determination to, get my bag ready, have my gym pants, a shirt, and basically say, you know what? I am going to go back to drinking my herbal teas. I'm going to go back to taking my vitamins. I'm going to go back to going to the gym, and nobody's going to stop me. This is something that I have to do for myself. I have to make it a priority. So while I'm driving in traffic, I was thinking like, wow, like I'm making health and fitness a priority. And priorities sometimes may not be your passion. But there's something that you make time for, you schedule time to do. And in this episode, we're going to talk about not necessarily something that you have to do and you do, but something that you're passionate about, something that you really enjoy doing, you really love, and turning that passion into priority, understanding that there is a direct correlation and a direct relationship between the two. All right. So just to briefly say, we all know passion is defined as a strong feeling or emotion. And the dictionary also says that passion is the object or person of someone's strong liking or desire. All right. So I came up with this checklist with just 4 questions to help you with understanding if something is a passion for you. So the first one is, do you love it very much? Do you love it very much? All right. The second one is, do you find it extremely important? Is this something that is very important and dear to your heart? Number 3, do you benefit from it? Do you benefit from that particular thing that you love and that you find important? And the last one is, do you make it a priority? Now, these 4 simple questions, like I said, can definitely help you in understanding what areas or what thing or what person you find as a passion in your life. All right. And many times we have more than one passion. All right. But with regards to passion, we always try to make it a priority. There's something about whatever it is that you're passionate about that you want to go ahead and you want to do it, or you want to see that person, or you want to work on that skill. So here are some examples, right? If you are passionate of music, regardless if it's making beats or it is playing an instrument, you love that so much. You find it so important to you, and you benefit from it because obviously it's something that is near and dear to your heart. And music does help, relieve stress, and it helps out with anxiety. And you make it a priority to practice your instrument, or you make it a priority to work on your beats, okay? You make it a priority because it is a passion of yours. Maybe a passion of yours is your children. You love your children, right? You find them important. You benefit from what they do because they are your seed, right? You see them grow, you care for them. So you make it a priority to make sure that you spend time with your children, right? Another passion could be sports. Maybe you love sports so much, right? You love basketball or baseball or whatever the sport is, right? And because you're so passionate about it, you choose to make it a priority to train, to work on your skill, to get better, to be in different types of sporting events. That is what you find a passion. And maybe you're somebody who really likes health or really likes fitness. So for you, it's easy to make working out a priority because of the fact that you're so passionate about it. And obviously there are many great benefits that come with health and fitness. But one of the things as I'm driving down and I'm thinking about like, wow, God, you're telling me about passion to priority. Do people have passion for God? Do you have passion for God? Are you passionate enough with your relationship with God that you make him a priority? Now, I'm going to be stepping on a few toes in this episode, so I'm very sorry if you feel like, wow, this is for me. But this is a really good reminder that God should be someone you're passionate about. Your relationship with God needs to be your priority. Passion to priority. That's exactly why the title is the way the title is. So going back to the checklist with those 4 questions, right? Do you love God very much? Do you find him extremely important? Do you benefit from your relationship with him? And do you make spending time with God a priority? If you answered yes to all of those questions, then hey, congratulations, you are passionate for God. But are you making him a priority? Are you not worried about, oh, I'm going to forget to pray. Oh, I'm going to forget to give God worship? Because those things you're passionate about him. So because you're so passionate about God, you make him a priority. All right. Now, some people find that they are more passionate about their social media like TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat than they are about their relationship with God. Because for some of those people, they value the opinions of others, so they don't forget to go ahead and post a photo or post a video. They do it because it's a priority. They do it because it's something that's so easy. But do you forget to pray in the morning? Do you just forget to read the Bible every day? If you're forgetting essentials like that, you need to work on your relationship with God. You need to be able to work on your passion for him. You need to get to the root of why you're neglecting your relationship with him. If you are forgetting to give your tithes and offering, how are you able to work on your relationship with God and ask him to work on your behalf if you're not putting in the effort and you're not making him a priority? How do you expect God to be able to give you the desires of your heart, to heal you from your sickness, if you're forgetting to spend time with him? We need to reevaluate our passion for God. We need to be able to remind ourselves that, hey, if God is so important to me, then it should be no excuse as to why I can't go to church on Sundays. If God is a priority and a passion for me, then there's no reason why I can't go ahead and spend 10, 15, 20 minutes in my 24 hours to be able to give God praise and worship. If God is a priority for me, if I am passionate, if I say I love God as much as I do, then I can't forget to go ahead and pray to him, not just one time in the morning, but maybe in the afternoon and in the evening or throughout your day. See, when you're passionate about something, you don't forget things. I'm passionate about my husband, so I make a time to be able to take into account his feelings, to be able to call him even though I don't see him on the day-to-day. I make the time to make him a priority. I don't neglect his phone calls. I don't ignore his text messages. I don't make him feel like if he's unwanted. And at the end of the day, your relationship with God needs to be the same way, because God cares for you and he wants to be your first love. He wants to be your first priority. So I want to go ahead and read Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, because it says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added to you." Now, if we put God as a priority before and above all of our other passions, how much more are we going to be prosperous in the other areas that we want to be to work in our lives for? So going back to passion, if I have a passion for music and I have a passion for sports, if I put God and my relationship with him above my passion for music and sports, then I can expect God to give me provision and security in my passions for music and for sports. If I'm passionate about my health and my weight loss, but I put God before and above my health and my weight loss, then I can expect the blessings of God to be upon my life in regards to my passions with my health and fitness. Because that means I'm putting God above those passions because he reigns above those things. So here's another thing. I'm passionate about my future kids. I am passionate. I love them already, even though they're not here yet. I find them important, and I benefit from the blessing that they're going to give to me and Lewis. And I want to make them a priority. So we do treatments and we do therapies and we take care of ourselves and we eat right and we do physical fitness, right? Because the goal is to continue to work on that passion for my children, to work on my fertility. But if I put God before my fertility, if I put God before my children, if I put God in all those aspects before and above all of that, then I know and I believe that God is going to give me my children at the right time. He's going to bless them, and then he's going to be able to allow me to prosper in trying to train them in his word. See, when we put God as a priority, everything else that we want is going to come into flourish. We just need to make sure that we put God as our first priority, as our first passion, as our first and above. Because at the end of the day, our most important relationship, above our husband, above our wives, above our children, above everything, needs to be God. God needs to be your passion. So in this episode, for episode 116, I think it's 16. Let me see. I'm getting it all wrong? Yes. So it's been a long day. I'm recording this and it's literally like about to be 10 o'clock. But you guys will hear it tomorrow or tonight. And I hope that you receive exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys, which is that God needs to be your passion and he needs to be your priority. All right. So in this episode's challenge, I want you to go through these 4 questions and this checklist. And I want you to recognize if God is your passion. And if God is your passion, then make time for him. Be better tomorrow. Be better tonight. Be better so that after you go ahead and continue to work on your relationship with him, you can be grateful for this moment in time where you are able to acknowledge the fact that God is your passion and that God is your priority and that he is going to bless you and he's going to give you your security. He's going to give you your provision. He's going to make you prosperous. And he's going to do all those things as long as he stays number 1 in your life. So so that challenge is run through that 4 checklists and find out if God really is your priority and your passion. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and we will be able to talk to you again next week. Lewis and I will be celebrating our 7th wedding anniversary this weekend, and I'm looking forward to this weekend, and I thank God for my husband Lewis. I know he's listening to this, so babe, thank you for the 7 years of marriage and the 11 years together. I love you. And thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. God bless.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Remix Movement for more updates. Be sure to check out our videos on YouTube and subscribe. Feel free to send us a DM with your feedback, questions, and any topics that you would like to hear in any of our future episodes. Thank you, and God bless.